Hello again, and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. All right, so everyone, I am coming to you at the end of the day. I just finished doing buses, and I ended up filming a little clip right before I got up to my classroom. So before I get started on what we ended up doing today in our classroom, I gotta roll this clip, so enjoy. So if you remember seeing my first day of Vlogmas, and I did the montage for Tuesday, and you saw those yummy latkes, my friend Jason here, he did those, and they were extremely delicious. And I wanted to make sure I gave him credit. So, what would you like to say, Jason?
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah, my friend. So yeah, I featured those latkes really quickly in the montage for the beginning of Vlogmas Day 1, just to show what I did on Monday and Tuesday. They were part of Tuesday's clips. So Jason just told me today, did you feature my latkes? I'm like, as a matter of fact, I did. But I didn't give him credit in those clips, right? Because I just did it like a quick clip kind of go through. So I wanted to take some time and really thank him for the delicious latkes. They were really great. And the funny thing is that just that morning, and I think the day before, I was telling the kids how much I love latkes and I haven't had them in a while. And then Jason shows up on that Tuesday morning with freshly made latkes. They were so delicious. So thank you, Jason. Again, shout out for the amazing latkes and for being the amazing person that you are. And happy Hanukkah to you and your wife. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the agenda so that I can show you what happened today. It's been a very exciting and eventful Friday. I know that yesterday I kind of felt heavy and I felt kind of tired. And I am feeling still tired, but I have a lot of energy and a lot of joy. So I want to just share with you a couple of things that happened today. So let's take a look at that agenda. All right, my friends. So here is a quick look at the agenda. The Spanish was canceled today, and I needed to spend time during writing time. I completely forgot to add this to my agenda, and I ran out of time by doing all of this because we were supposed to have a reading test today, but I needed to move it to Monday, so I had to finish to wrap up all of that. So we did a vocabulary test during writing, so we gotta make sure we do this next week. And then in math, we took our chapter 5 test, and in science, I can't wait to show you this States of Matter gizmo. It is a forensic case, and it was very exciting. And we didn't get to finish it, but we're gonna continue it on Monday, and the kids are actually very excited. I will give you a little preview of how it looks because it's kind of involved. I believe it takes about 30 to 40 minutes to complete. So I will show you a little glimpse of it. I thought it was a really great concept to have the students apply their knowledge of the states of matter and the properties of matter in a real world kind of situation. Before I show you the highlights of the assignments, I wanted to say that obviously after the students finish their weekly review quiz this morning, we did go ahead and randomly pick 2 students to unwrap our 2 books that we had today for the gift of reading. And then I had those 2 students select different mochis or squishies from our advent calendar for the classroom. And then I chose my magnet for today, which I displayed with the other magnets on the board. And after that, I read those 2 books to the students. So again, one was on Kwanzaa and the other one was a nice little rhyming story about how to catch an elf, which was really funny. And the students love it when I act out or I say the voices of the characters. They really find it really entertaining. And I just love getting into character when I read stories to them. So let's take a look first at our annotated reading sheet that we finished with our anchor text. Earlier this week, I showed you the incomplete version of this. So this is now the completed version. These post-it notes are on top of the questions that are right underneath. And then we go ahead and answer them. So the students worked on this today after we did a second reading of our anchor text so that they had a better understanding of the characters, the characteristics of realistic fiction, how the mood is set by the author in different parts of the story, and how the character changes. We obviously also went over making a summary from a story. So we used the somebody wanted but so then finally. And this is what the students were able to accomplish in reading today. We also completed our story arc for this story, and I showed you in the last vlog how we had already completed some of it, but we hadn't finished. As you can see, we added one more green sticky for the following action, and we added the solution or the conclusion of the story to complete the story arc for our anchor text. Then we read the paired text, which was partaking in public service, which was an expository text, and the students were able to compare and contrast it to the anchor text because it talks about actual real people, real kids doing important things in their community and helping people around the world with their acts of volunteering. Again, our essential question is, how can you help your community? In what ways can you help your community? So it was great to have them compare this to the main selection, which of course was a realistic fiction text, and they understood that the characters in realistic fiction seem realistic, but they're not really real. And we just wrapped it up with that. So I'm very happy that we did that. And on Monday, they'll assess their understanding of those skills in the progress monitoring reading assessment that they'll take. That moves us on to the gizmo that I want to show you, because in math, all we did was take our test. So I want to go ahead and show you a little preview of this gizmo that I thought was really great. So this is where we left off. And as you can see, it has very suspenseful music playing in the background. And that's exactly how it started. So if you go to the case and you go into the background in the introduction, this is how it all gets started. And they even have different animation videos, and they go into the evidence and they get to see those different things that are being brought to them. And then they prepare by going into the handbook and learning about the different properties of matter. So it's really cool how the kids were able to go ahead and do this and review those different concepts through this interesting case study. Is a STEM case that is found in our gizmos, which is by Explore Learning, and they can see how the molecules act up if you heat them up and if you cool them down. And they were just super excited, especially when we're looking at gas and we got to look at this balloon fill up with air. That is super awesome. It is the first time that I've ever done a Gizmo STEM case. I didn't know that they had added it to the program because I've been using Gizmos for years, but I thought it was just the interactive digital labs that they had there. But this is amazing that they have these STEM cases. And as the students are solving a real world problem on counterfeit coins, they're able to apply their knowledge of the properties of matter. So yeah, so that is how we ended the day, but we weren't able to quite finish the lesson because remember how I recently just had a classroom reflex math challenge where I bought the first place person an Amazon Fire tablet, the second place person got $25 gift card, and the third place person got a book of their choice? Well, that was also a district competition, and the only reason why I did the classroom challenge was to kind of motivate my students to also participate, because I didn't want them to think that just because it was a district thing and our district is so big that they don't have an opportunity to win. So one of my students won first place for the entire north region of our county, which is where our school falls in. And shout out to Alexander for getting first place in the North region. So I was so excited and beside myself. And the class was so happy for him. And they were cheering him and really being there for him. And I got to see his parents because they pick him up. They ride bike after school. That's how they go home. And I got to show them the email. And the principal came on the announcements. That's how we found out, because she told the entire school. So I'm very proud of Alexander and all my students. And I believe there's another challenge coming up during winter break. So I can't wait to encourage my students to participate, because maybe they will also have an opportunity to win as well. Talking about that challenge, the students that did win first, second, third, and even a fourth place honorable mention, they also had an opportunity to not only win those prizes, but get a pack of their favorite stickers. So 2 of those packs came today for my second and fourth place winners. First and third place, their stickers are coming on Monday. That's just how Amazon is working out the shipment. So that came today, so I was able to give it to them. And I treated myself to something to keep in the classroom, which is this really cool blender bottle that is rechargeable. And I just wanted to make sure I had one in my classroom. This is the box of it right here. If you're interested, I'll link it down below. They had different colors, but I love this color, so I got it in that. And yeah, it's rechargeable. If you press it here, see it going. And I have my protein powder here with my milk. So if I need to make a quick shake in the morning for breakfast, I like to have this here so I can blend the powder a little better. That's just something for me. As you can tell, it was a very exciting Friday in our 4th grade classroom. And now I'm getting ready to get my things, pack up and go. But before I do, I got a plan for next week. So let me go ahead and work on some plans, and then I will catch up with you as I'm getting ready to go. 2.5 hours later, I am done planning for next week, which is a 5-day school week, and my camera is about to run out of battery, so I don't know how long I can do this. But these are my lesson plans and what I'm planning to put in my mailbox as I walk out. Here are my lesson plans. This is reading, and this is math and science and social studies for next week. I should say that reading also includes writing. And in my copy box, I just have all the sheets that I need: homework, graphic organizers, and math papers, and science stuff. Everything is here. I'll show you more next week. Obviously, because I'm doing Vlogmas every day, so you'll see what all of these are being used in our lessons for next week. But I gotta go, so I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on Vlogmas Day 3. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, let me know what you thought or any questions you may have. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile. Hello, dreamers, wishers, and magical thinkers. Thank you so much for making it to the very end of this video and for showing your support. If you'd like to subscribe, you can do so by clicking on my picture down here. You can also check out my latest videos here and here. Don't forget to believe in the magic that's inside you, because you are capable of great things. See you next time.